Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Glad to see y'all. I think we got a house full of Baptists today. Everyone's sitting in the back. It's a bad joke. We praise Yah for you being here, and Shabbat Shalom. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I know I've said that several times this morning, but I just can't stop saying it. It's just so beautiful today. Today is May 27th, 2023. If you're keeping up with the Hebrew calendar, it's the 7th of Sivan, 5783. We celebrated Shabbat this past week, and it was the last of the counting of the Omer, so we made our 7 weeks, our 50 days. And what that 50 days means to us was the track that they made from Egypt to Mount Sinai. Now, when they first left Egypt, they could have went a shorter route, but that route would have led them right by a garrison of Philistines, which means they probably would have had a battle. And Yah did not want them to battle during this time, because it would make their hearts faint, and they'd want to return to Egypt. So Yahweh took the people the long way around, and he was with them as a pillar of fire at night and a cloud of smoke during the day. Could you imagine what that looked like? The maker of the universe is leading you out to the desert. When a pillar of fire or a pillar of smoke. And when that fire would move, the people would move. And when it would stop, it would stop. And they would pitch camp. Once they got there, they set up camps. And Moses was told by Yah to take the people to Mount Sinai, but not to touch the mountain. If they touched the mountain, they were going to die. And it's because Yah made that mountain holy at that time while he was there. So another thing I had a hard time imagining was that a cloud ascended on Mount Sinai. And there were thunders and lightning and smoke. And the people were afraid. Now they had already seen him in the pillar of fire and the pillar of smoke. But this was something a little bit different. This was Yah in all of his majesty. I find it very hard to fathom what that would be like. And then I wonder about what it's going to be like when he returns and his kingdom comes down from heaven to the earth. What a majesty. Majesty. What a beautiful, wonderful. I don't even have the words to describe what that's going to look like when he finally comes. So Moses went up to Mount Sinai to meet with Yah, and he was there for 40 days. And the people started to say, we don't know what's become of this guy Moses. We don't know where he is. We don't know if he's coming back. And after seeing Yah's mighty power, day and night, ascend on the mountain, they still didn't get it. And they coerced Aaron into making them an idol. They gave him all their gold, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and he fashioned this into a of a sudden, all the people started saying, "This is the image that brought us out of Egypt." And they worshiped something made by man's hand. Of course, you notice it didn't go over too good with Yah. And he told Moses he needed to get down there. And that he was going to destroy the people. Reminded him of why he brought him out of Egypt. And reminded him what the nations would say if he brought his people out to the desert to destroy them. So he did. Yah stayed his hand. And Moses went down the mountain. And as you can figure out, he was not pleased by anything that he saw. And he ground that golden calf up and threw it in their water for them to drink. So even after seeing Yah's power, they still doubted. Is it that easy for us to doubt Yah and his ways? We haven't seen his full power yet, but we see what's around us. We see the majesty that he has. We see the sun and the moon, our planet Earth, the things on our earth that we know that he made. I don't know about y'all, but I am in awe of everything that he makes. Yah is very specific as to what he wants and how he wants it done. And when the people in the desert and they camped, it was very specific what God wanted. He wanted the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, made with such care and diligence and craftsmanship. And he knew what people had, and he knew what he wanted, and he had them fashion the tent of meeting, the Holy of Holies, the ark, the utensils, the candlesticks, the showbread table. Everything was very specific.